What is up, guys? Welcome to Truth and Transparency. Good morning, good week. Today is Monday, all day. What is today? October 6th, 2025. Today's episode, Charlie Kirk, UVU Campus Police Radio. This is pretty interesting. My last episode, I played you guys some police radio traffic. Some very interesting statements. I'm going to play really quick. This is back from September 10th, Sophie Anderson's video.
About 6 armed men in the backyard of a home right next to UVU campus. Apparently they are looking for another suspect. Maybe another suspect has not been apprehended.
Okay, so right there, this allows me to believe that this video would have been recorded after suspect in custody came out, when Kash Patel puts out that the suspect's in custody. So that's what leads me to believe that that's why this woman is saying that. So it kind of gives me a better time frame of like, what time is this being recorded? Again, that's just my opinion based on that statement.
And they're actively searching. I'm at a home that is probably about 847 right next to UVU. So
yes, they're still there. They're huddled together.
Are you talking to Bruce?
They're looking for someone.
We're all at the window.
She's convinced that they're looking for someone, not something. Okay.
Okay. Do we need to
Now, these people do not look like they are part of the crime scene team in the unit.
let them know that well, there's more of them right there.
I don't know.
Okay.
This is Phil's stuff.
Oh my goodness, he's coming right here. Okay. Oh, move away.
Okay, now we have to just ask this question. Who has the white truck right there? White truck right there.
Oh, move away from the window. There are about 6.
Okay, next. Now, I'm going to play you guys a clip in a video right here. And, well, we can remember that the pavement was repaved, the area where Charlie Kirk was sitting. They came out and they dug up like that whole area and they repaved it. If you guys can remember. So here we go. All right, play you guys a little clip here. This is from 12:24 and 12:25.
Copy, shots fired. Anybody see where that came from? Not the one. Not the one, go ahead. Multiple shots fired. There was a noise. Hey, we did have shots fired. He's on his way to the ambulance. He's on his way to the hospital. We need EMS here. We've got one down in the crowd.
Right there. Okay, we need EMS here. We have one down in the crowd. Okay, so this comes over after you hear that he's being, he's on his way to the hospital.
We need EMS here. We've got one down in the crowd.
Right there. We need EMS here. We have one down in the crowd. Again, I'll replay it. The reason that this says 124, 123 that you're seeing is because it was recorded from being in a central time zone. So it was really 12 there, you know.
Copy, shots fired. Anybody see where that came from? Alpha 1. Alpha 1, go ahead. Multiple shots fired. There was a noise. And we did have shots fired. He's on his way to the ambulance. He's on his way to the hospital. We need EMS here. We've got one down in the crowd.
Okay, so again, you hear it first that the reporting is that he's, you know, on his way to the hospital. And then after that comes, we need EMS here because Charlie did not go in EMS. Okay, he was in a SUV. But after that, it's like we have one down in the crowd. Okay, so again, I don't know how this isn't being talked about. One down in the crowd is not Charlie Kirk. He's not in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one down in the crowd. So is there a chance? They did say shots fired, multiple shots fired is what one of the person says. Is there a chance that, you know, after a bullet hitting Charlie, it hit somebody else? I don't know. We asked if it could have been somebody passed out. Okay. Again, the only way that we can know this is if we ask the questions. But I think it's interesting then when you go and you ask yourself, why did everything have to be paved up real quick? Well, if somebody else's blood, their DNA is over there. I don't know. And they took out a big old chunk, not just like a little, like, you know, the stuff was in the grass. So let's see. Again, one more time here. And then
Copy, shots fired. Anybody see where that came from?
did you see where that came from?
Alpha 1. Alpha 1, go ahead. Multiple shots fired. There was a noise. And we did have shots fired. He's on his way to the ambulance. He's on his way to the hospital.
So he corrected himself there. He's on his way to the ambulance. He's on his way to the hospital. Like, he's correcting because he didn't mean to say the word ambulance there. He's on his way to the hospital. So that comes first. Then here.
We need EMS here. We've got one down in the crowd.
So again, could it be somebody passed out? I mean, sure. But would love to know what that's about. Now, in July of 2025, the University of Utah, basically all the campuses across Utah, they went ahead and they changed the way that things would be done on campus. And so want to just put this out there that you were allowed to, this coming school year, have your weapons out and about. You could have them concealed. Let's see here. I want to give it right to you straight. So this is the new rules for firearms on campuses. And this was published July 21st, 2025. So Utah lawmakers updated state law governing firearms during the 2025 general session. So it was that under the changes in HB 128, which went into effect on May 7th, individuals who are 18 years or older and they have a concealed weapon permit may carry a weapon on campus, including in an open fashion. You can just have your gun out, like throw it over your shoulder. I don't know. Our highest priority is preserving public safety on campus, said Keith Squirrels, chief safety officer. So as a subdivision of the state, the University of Utah enforces state law, including weapons rules. Equally important is our role in educating members of our campus community about how to responsibly carry a firearm on campus and how to engage with roommates, professors, and others to avoid conflicts and misunderstandings. And so I was going on to read about this. I'm like, wow. Because there were some interesting questions like, what if I don't want to like be in a dorm with somebody and be a roommate of somebody that has a gun? You can get out of it if you go and talk to them. In order to carry a firearm on campus, a person must conceal weapon permit. You must have that. On campus residents in housing and dining programs, formerly housing and residential education, may keep a firearm in their room for protection and are not required to have a CWP for this purpose. A firearm that is unloaded in a locked case is not considered concealed and can be transported on campus in the case without the owner needing to have a concealed carry permit. Okay. Residents who wish to keep a firearm for personal protection are encouraged to store their weapons in a locked safe for their own safety and the safety of others. Through college products, UVU housing offers safe purchasing or rental options for residents. You can rent a strong box safe. You know, while you go buy your books, you go buy your safe. What if someone shows up in my classroom or workplace openly carrying a weapon? Well, anyone observing a person with a weapon on campus should report this information to the police. Okay, so dial 585 cops or 911. So not only can you just dial 911, but if you dial 585 cops with Utah, you can get hooked up with the police. The police will then respond and verify that you, in fact, have and are authorized to carry the weapon and otherwise complying with the law. What should I expect if I am openly carrying a firearm on campus? Well, they can come up to you and ask you to see your permit. If you don't have a permit, you could face disciplinary action or charged with a Class A misdemeanor. So basically, they're going to give you a warning, is what I'm reading here. And then after that, it's a Class A misdemeanor. What if I don't want to share a room with a gun owner? Residents have the right to request not to room with someone having a firearm. If you become aware that your roommate has a firearm in their room for personal protection and you do not want to live with that person who has a gun, reach out and they will take care of it. What does the University of Utah Police Department do to maintain a safe campus? Well, they work closely with housing to investigate and address any suspicious activity, including instances related to firearms. You want to know what's crazy is you're allowed to have those type of weapons, but you cannot have the following. You cannot have paintball guns, Nerf guns, bows, arrows, crossbows, bolts, pressurized water guns, swords, knives with blades of 5 inches or more, and throwing stars. Yeah, so this all came into effect this past school year. Next, I want to play another video.
Facility just stopped me and said there's a facility person in LA 113 found a firearm in the bag. I was heading that way.
Found a firearm in a bag.
Copy. What unit was this? Last unit, can you 10-9 your radio number? 37. And that's LA 113. Copy, Alpha 37, LA 113. Do you want backing you? If you could possibly call in, your radio's cutting in and out. Alpha 37, Alpha 2. I've been in contact with SBI. They're going to get somebody coming your way. Copy, thank you. I'm out with the facility person, and he moved out into the hallway. We're out here waiting.
Okay, next. Let's see. So log 1 that you guys just heard is, like I said, that was somebody in SWAT. Someone in the crowd got hit. And then the following day, about the weapon. So an MX worker found a weapons bag and possibly a weapon, and UVU police reported at 11:40 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So the day after the shooting, there was a gun. There was an MX worker found a weapons bag and possibly a weapon, and UVU police reported it. That's the day after. No one's talking about that. The fact that there was the gun found. Let me go with. Now, I have 30, 60. I have like 70 minutes worth of leading up until the shooting, the day of. And it goes up until like 12:10. Okay. So I'm going to play this radio. And again, this stuff is from the day of the shooting on September 10th. And it begins at 11, or like it's like 10:40 a.m. and it goes until 12:10 p.m. So it's about listening to anything that was happening prior to it until, obviously I played the stuff that came later. So hang on one second. I'm going to pull this up. Again, good morning, everybody. Let's see here. Hold on. One second there. Okay, here we go. This is 10:40 till 11:10. And so, like, the dead spots is there's just nothing going on.
Traffic. It's going to be about 12:55 south on 400 west.
Alpha Juliet 42 Mike.
1255 South 400 West.
Again, this is from 10:40 to 11:10.
You gonna send me 463? Show me your right side phone. Medical for your heart. An adult conscious and breathing who was just met by a doctor.
Okay, did I just get booted from this? Okay, hold on. It's picking right back up.
Cancel Big 5. Cancel Big 5, engine 62. Cancel Big 5. .42, I copy. So we can go 515. The breach has been cleared both yesterday. 1042 hours. Tower 82, Manic Ambulance 83, Manic Ambulance 84, Battalion 81, Engine 83, and Engine 84. Respond to commercial fire alarm. At 3125, West Executive Parkway. 3125, West Executive Parkway. In Lehigh, Tower 82, Manic Ambulance 83, Manic Ambulance 84, Battalion 81, Engine 83, and Engine 84. 3125, West Executive Parkway.
Okay, so right there was 2 fire alarms that were pulled. 2 fire alarms that were pulled. Between
3125 West Executive Parkway showing 2 fire alarms.
so like an hour and a half, not even.
I just gave 4:30. I just gave Central a call. It was an accident. Medical cleared. Looks like they're going to be at the truck stop. And for 23, take that. Okay, can you tonight? 31, follow up. 250 South, 1000 West, negative checks. Are you stopped out with that vehicle stopped out on the right for the ATO? Copy. I thought you were going to 430. You can send 22. So like 457 today. 8J27 Central Code 4. He was not actually attacked by a dog, but he does have some bruises and scrapes on his legs and his arm from trying to separate them.
Somebody was attacked by a dog.
North Ambulance 82. Respond to commercial fire alarm. At 3125 West Executive Parkway. 3125 West Executive Parkway. In the Magnetic Ambulance 82. 3125 West Executive Parkway.
It is 395 East, 1650 North. It's for a 1971 black VW Beetle. There's no plate assigned to it. The VIN number is 151 304 2340.
Okay, right here, a couple things I want to stop. Right here's a really good look. This is all grass, so I have no idea why they're paving. Anything to be over here should be just all grass. Next is what you guys just heard. There was a old Beetle, 1971 Beetle, just chilling. This is all leading up to the shooting. What's over the radio? This was between 10:40 and 11:10, and so we're 7 minutes in. So it's like 10:48.
And over 507. You would just show all the 9 Alpha units, 10-7 in Salt Lake. If you need anything, just give me a 1021. Copy 1014. Your other belly dump on the ATL is just coming up on 269 and doing about 20 miles an hour. Yeah.
Okay, as you can see, all these guys that are walking around, they're looking for something, right? What are they looking for? What are all these guys walking around looking for? We're going to take another look here.
Copy, 1047 hours. Metro Medic Ambulance 32 en route.
Medic 32, Station 32, Battalion 3040, they are responding to 1843 North Heather Drive in Orem. Okay, that blew up. Actually, correction on this, the flames might be out now. Still wanting someone to respond, 1843 North Heather Drive in Orem.
Yeah. A passerby. Copy 430 will be 10-8 now. 10-40, copy 10-40 hours.
It is 10:50. Again, where that's like no radio, no radio. All those people.
7G6 arrived.
Take off for now, it'll be clear.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
G70, hang on.
We're gonna see how if it picks up, how it picks up. I want to listen if they talk about, the event.
The 51's around. Looks like we've got some construction going on. Nothing shown at this time. We'll be out on offensive investigation mode. Ladder 32 man.
Okay.
2528 traffic. Gonna be putting strategy fuel on Boulevard on local Tango 702 Alpha Delta.
Why is he testing the mic?
Okay.
Me.
Super. 14 copy.
Thank you. Alpha Lima Tango. Lucky 48 traffic. 1330 west on local 3 Golf Sierra Alpha Zero. Yeah. Battalion 34 copy. Break Metro show. Battalion 34 current available. Chopper 32 for medic 32. You need us? Negative. You can cancel as well. Thanks.
Go ahead.
We changed the location from Macy's to Smith's in Pleasant Grove and show me en route to that location.
On the way.
Show ladder 32, they put it out with the hose. There's nothing going on here. We're going to be clear available. Make 35 red.
All right, we are at
J10 copy. Ammo problem.
15 minutes in.
Okay.
961.
Okay. We are at, so it's 10:55. Now check this out. Remember we were talking about, is it a drone? Remember, is that our drone? Remember, is it our drone that's down here? You guys know there's a drone up above us? Okay, I don't know, but this came from out of Milwaukee. Yep. So again, picking back up, it's 10:55. The Milwaukee Journal.
Charlie 457 760.
What's up, Sherry?
272 southbound. They always dump truck pulling 2 trailers. The ATO. Settle next. 76 right.
Again, remember when it's dead air, the radio. Wait till you guys see some of this footage at the end of this. This is pretty crazy footage here at the end.
Medic 32 right.
So just right before 11 a.m. Now look at where the crime scene people are. Look at where the crime scene people are. That's where they're at. The crime scene folks are inside the tape. Okay? The crime scene folks are inside that tape.
PD, 1050 PD, mile marker 244, I-15 northbound, mile marker 244, I-15 northbound, 730 Salt Lake.
We're putting up more tape. Where are we putting tape up here?
We're moving to the Maverick. It's going to be a GNC Sierra versus a small maroon sedan, no injuries.
Okay.
77 hours.
Okay, you guys remember when I played you guys the video? So I'm pausing it here. Okay, pause it here. So we're at 10. Yeah, 10. We're 18 minutes in from 10:40. So do your math. We're almost to 11. Okay. Remember when I was like, hey, they're going to be roping off this area? They said, we're going to be taping off. I need somebody out on these streets and shit. Okay, so here, take a look at what's going on right here. Okay. This is that Campus Drive. And they're coming across and they're roping off this Campus Drive area. They're going across the street because they're extending this crime scene area. Okay.
Check.
We are at just before 11 a.m. Turn around. I've been telling people to turn around.
Salt Lake 69. Where was that crash at?
All right, so this is
Northbound moving to the Maverick.
11 a.m.
It's 12 from 189 and 2 Canyon. Nothing closer.
Lehigh Police. Oh God, no way. Oh God.
350 south, 900 west on Alpha 652 Delta Bravo.
Nephi Ambulance 21, Nephi Medic 21, and Giraffe Medic 1. Respond to ALS transport at 48 West 1500 North Street. 48 West 1500 North Street. In Nephi. Central Valley Medical Center Nephi Ambulance 21, Nephi Medic 21, and Giraffe Medic 1. 48 West 1500 North Street.
They just dispatched medic.
Dispatch 521.
Over.
All right, check this out. I'm gonna pause this.
16 Salt Lake 1036.
So, we moved off to Lakeview Parkway.
Parkway.
Sorry, did I copy? Like 1919 Salt Lake 1036?
Remember they said they were clearing buildings?
These parking lots, Victor 223 Kilo Lima.
Look at this. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, so they were barricading themselves in the classroom. Super weird here. And all this stuff was left by all these students. And so they barricaded themselves in the class, and some students, they just left their shit when they ran. Oh my God, right there. This classroom is being live streamed and recorded. Where's that? I'd love to see what time and what the heck's going on there.
21 is waiting for.
Look at that. Look at this. They barricaded this. Look at how smart that is right there. Dude, look at how
From Freedom and Third South.
look at how smart that is right there. I pause this again. Look at that. They tied they tied it to something else inside the classroom. So try to open up that door. Good luck.
Traveling 35 miles per hour. 300 South Freedom.
Look at this barricade.
Action. Sounds out to the southwest wall.
Again, this is all the radio earlier that day. So we're at 11:03 a.m.
Drive ambulance 21. You responded to Central Valley Medical Center for a transport from room 3 to Utah Valley Hospital. It's being ALS for a 78-year-old male conscious and breathing with acute renal failure and special equipment.
Okay.
21 copies.
We got a drone flying up above us. Just want to let you guys know that.
coverage. The Taliban route to the shelter.
We're at 11:04.
Seven 42.
Eleven oh five.
An idea. When she passed me, it looked like a silver Subaru Outback type vehicle.
Always those damn Subarus.
J71 to follow up. 1084 south, 680 west, -6.
Again, this is the radio at 11:06. When it's dead space, there's no traffic. There's no radio traffic.
J48, Central Code 4.
Code 4, you can suspend.
AJ52, 1041. Copy. Yeah.
So again, this is all the radio traffic leading up to the shooting. Checking to see if anything is out of the norm. I mean, would you maybe have like a distraction going on? What's going on around campus? Are people even talking about, hey, we need more people? There's like 3,000, 4,000 kids. There's a big crowd down there. We could probably use some extra people. Does that ever get said?
138, citizen contact. Parking lot outside below.
Copy.
All right. So the question I have there is, if it's roped off like that, it means they didn't go into the woods.
I'm going to be off the radio for just a few minutes.
All right, there you go. I'm going to go off the radio for just a few minutes. 11:07.
Four.
7J6, I'm code 4, you can clear it.
Go for it.
Code 4.
No need to talk about it, mods. If it's not appropriate comment, we just remove it. We don't talk about it.
I-15, 263 I-15. Right.
3.
Could you get a hold of Walker's Mortuary and have them respond out here?
Is it the Walker's Mortuary?
What?
Where is it? Anyway. It's about 8 minutes or 5 minutes now. Southbound on University Parkway, unknown direction of travel after that. No further end of broadcast. 1108.
Wait, what do we got going on there? University Parkway, huh?
And for 1108.
All right, so that's going to take us right up to 11:10. Okay.
6843, can you reassign this case to me? Okay, team. Please come out on follow-up at Ford Elementary, negative checks. For 5-7, you keep that to
One 55 traffic. South, Emerald Street, in the Forges, on Golf 688 Alpha 1.
Okay, so that takes us to 11:10.
Sir, 82 Salt Lake, go for check.
Next is 11:10 to 11:40.
Okay, team. Please come out on follow-up at Ford Elementary, negative checks. For 5-7, you keep that to
One 55 traffic. South, Emerald Street, in the Forges, on Golf 688 Alpha 1.
Sir, 82 Salt Lake, go for check.
Di, you need to send it to my email.
Consider West State, 707 Yankee Sierra.
All right, so this is about 11:12,
38 on service.
and no talks about needing extra security or anything. Charlie is set to go on stage at noon. Nobody talking about that they checked any precautions over there. Nothing about safety from 10:40. This is why I requested and wanted this radio traffic, is because I want to see what was being talked about leading up to noon. Like, you see an area filling up like pretty wild. Okay, and nobody's saying, hey, we might want to have some more people down here. You know, this is a way bigger crowd than we expected, or hey, no, it's totally fine. You know, so.
I said 934. She got the address. I'll be on the phone with Salt Lake.
Virgin J6. Create me a juvenile problem from training junior high, and just show me out on that major check.
Talking about the junior high school.
For a kid, you get phone.
All right. We're going to take a break really quick. Let me take a look at this. And there's allegedly some CCTV. CCTV footage showing Tyler Robinson entering a parking lot at a business located just 5 minutes from the Utah Valley University campus. That's interesting to me.
So you said some girl reaches out to you. She says she's trying to get up with this, and she's got videos of Tyler Robinson.
She's got videos of Tyler Robinson 20 minutes after the shot was taken at 12:23 in her parking lot, parked in a car at her job. And the reason she knew it was him was because the FBI went into her store and said Tyler Robinson's phone was pinging here and we need to check your cameras. So she starts going through her camera footage at her job with the feds, and his car pops up. They tell her, okay, stop there. That's his car. So she had the timestamps of it. So she went back, took videos, took pictures of everything, and now I got it.
Holy shit! Good job, bro. That girl. That information needs to get out there immediately because that girl's life's in danger. She's a loose end. They'll fucking. That girl should be really worried for her safety. Holy shit!
So this is the crazy part about this, bro. Even in the camera footage, it's at 12:44 when he pulls in. How did he take the shot, jump off the roof, run through campus, run through the neighborhood, ditch the gun, change his clothes, get into his car, and drive 7 minutes away to her parking lot?
No fucking way.
The time, it doesn't make sense, bro. He could not have done all that in 2 minutes.
No fucking shit. Well, let me fucking send that video to me. Let's put this on fucking blast. Holy fuck.
So if Tyler was only there because he was picking up and dropping off the gun, that would explain why he's sitting in his car in a parking lot 20 minutes after he allegedly shot Charlie Kirk, driving in circles. It doesn't make any sense unless he's being told to stay there to go pick up the gun and shoot somebody and sit in a parking lot a mile away, bro.
Nobody would. Nobody fucking would.
This one's crazy. So I asked her too. I said, "Hey, did they tell you?"
You said that's at 12:44.
Bro, I'm sending you the first footage, bro. She just sent me all the vid. She sent me every camera in her car.
Dude, do you understand how fucking crazy viral this is gonna go right now? This is fucking insane.
This first video I'm sending you. So this is when he first. Tell me when you're playing it.
And do you want any credit for this, or do you want to remain silent, anonymous?
You can shout me out.
Oh fuck yeah! All right. And what's your username on X?
From convict to conservative.
Perfect. All right. Cool.
What
All
a
right,
name.
look at you. See the video?
Yup.
Hey, you're gonna see. Let me.
He probably originally thought that Tyler was actually the dude who did it, and didn't realize that he was going to turn into this fucking patsy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they didn't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know he didn't do it.
Oh,
so that's why they think that it was him. So ever.
Will you text me the name and address of this location?
Mm-hmm.
So I can pull it up on my maps and show how far. I know she sent a screenshot of it that I can see there. 5 minutes away.
I think I'm gonna have to screen record the second one because she sent it to my WhatsApp. So I don't if I can save it. Yeah, I can.
It's
That was him poking in
For this,
it is
Robin, FBI went into her store and said Tyler Robinson's phone was pinging here and we need to check your cameras. So she starts going through her camera footage at her job with the feds and his car pops up. They tell her, okay, stop there. That's his car. So she had the timestamps of it. So she went back, took videos, took pictures of everything, and now I got it.
holy shit, good job, bro. That girl, that information needs to get out there immediately because that girl's life's in danger. She's a loose end. They'll fucking.
Molly,
That
you
girl should
in
be so
danger,
easy.
girl. Molly, you in danger, girl. Okay, hold on. So I'm going to show the. Hold on one second. All right, let's take a look at this. So this was put out actually on October 2nd. October 2nd, this was put out. Let's see.
To her store and said Tyler Robinson's phone was.
So you said some girl reaches out to you. She says she's trying to get a hold of this and she's got videos of Tyler Robinson.
She's got videos of Tyler Robinson 20 minutes after the shot was taken at 12:23 in her parking lot, parked in her car at her job. And the reason she knew it was him was because the FBI went into her store and said Tyler Robinson's phone was pinging here and we need to check your cameras. So she starts going through her camera footage at her job with the
So either this is real or this is fake.
feds, and his car pops up. They tell her, okay, stop there. That's his car. So she had the timestamps of it.
So it says September 10th, 2025 at 12:48 p.m. You see it back there driving.
So she went back, took videos, took pictures of everything, and now I got it.
Holy shit. Good job, bro. That girl, that information needs to get out there immediately because that girl's life's in danger. She's a loose end. They'll fucking, that girl should be really worried for her safety. Holy shit.
So this is the crazy part about this, bro. Even in the camera footage, it's at 12:44 when he pulls in. How did he take the shot, jump off the roof, run through campus, run through the neighborhood, dish the gun, change his clothes, get into his car, and drive 7 minutes away to her parking lot?
No fucking way.
The time, it doesn't make sense, bro. He could not have done all that in 20 minutes.
No fucking shit. Well, let me fucking send that video to me. Let's put this on fucking blast. Holy fuck.
So if Tyler was only there because he was picking up and dropping off the gun, that would explain why he's sitting in his car in a parking lot 20 minutes after he allegedly shot Charlie Kirk, driving in circles. It doesn't make any sense unless he's being told to stay there to go pick up the gun. Would shoot somebody and sit in a parking lot a mile away, bro.
Nobody would. Nobody fucking would.
This one's crazy. So I asked her too. I said, "Hey, did they tell you?"
You said that's at 12:44?
Bro, I'm sending you the first footage, bro. She just sent me all the vid. She sent me every camera in her parking
Look at him.
Dude, you understand how fucking crazy viral this is gonna go right now? This is fucking insane.
He is combing his beard.
This first video I'm sending you. So this is when he first. Tell me when you're playing it.
And do you want any credit for this, or do you want to remain silent, anonymous?
Remain silent.
You can shout me out.
Oh fuck yeah! All right. And what's your username on X?
He just
From convict to conservative.
Perfect. All right. Cool.
what a name.
All right, you see the video?
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna look at the street over there. You're gonna see holes. So this is when he's driving by her work. And then I'm gonna look at the timestamp. There he is, 12:44. You see him?
Yep.
Okay, so there's him at 12:44.
He's in this gray Charger.
Yeah, that's his gray Charger. So this is when he drove by her. I'll send you the rest. Yeah, this is when he drove by in the front, and to show you where he parks back of her job.
And how far of a way is that from what is the location of that off that where she worked at there?
I'm gonna send it to you because she sent it to me. She sent me everything. Look at this. Where is it? Where it at?
Holy
Is
shit.
this? Okay, now
This is
look at her
fucking
messages.
big, dude. This is fucking big. Holy shit,
This is
bro.
her messages to me. Look at these messages. She reached out and she's sending me
Right.
stuff, and then she's sending me the maps of her job. She even sent me the address of her.
Oh wait.
And I can use all this. She said that's okay. She wants this to go to Candace, right?
Here you go, Candace. Come get it.
And I can use all this. She said that's okay. She wants this to go to Candace, right?
You can post
But I mean,
this to me. I didn't care who.
that's what I mean. I can put it out there, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because
I sent the videos to TMZ, but they're not interested. What? TMZ isn't interested? They're like, fuck no, we're not interested. Or is that just like a line as well? Let's see. Oh, hold on. Right there. That's what I wanted to see. Wiggy Wash. Look at these names. I love it. Wiggy Wash. Wiggy Wash. Oh, there's a Costco. Look out. Wiggy.
of her job. She even sent me the address of her.
And I can use all this.
It says, I'm connected to a lot of people. I'll get it out and see if there's any money for the video. Don't just send this to anyone. And the other video is about 4 minutes, but doesn't let me upload it. Is there an email or through WhatsApp? That video you sent me, do you have the other? Yes, I have WhatsApp or email. Okay. I really mostly want people to see it and to connect the timeline, not really looking for money. Returning to work. Once I get off, I will send you the rest. I sent the video to TMZ, but they're not interested because they are trying to cover it up. Okay, do you have him getting out of the car? FBI said that when the cell phone was turned on, it sent signals that he was here, and that's how FBI came to stores asking for security cameras. Wouldn't you ask, like, what date? Here is back parking lot, and then he entered the front parking lot. So this is the back. I sent it to multiple people, but everyone has their messages blocked or don't respond. Then there's a screenshot. West Center Street. West Center Street. Where is this footage from? Do you have the video of this or just those pictures? FBI came to our work asking for security cameras, and this is what we found. I sent it to Candace email, but says it's full. Yeah, I tried to hit her up too. Same thing. Is from 9:10 at 12:44 p.m. He drove his car in the shopping center. I went people to see it and add it to the timeline. Shopping center is only 5 minutes away from UVU.
She said that's okay. She wants this to go to Candace, right?
Can post.
But I mean,
To me. I didn't care who.
that's what I mean. I can put it out there, right?
Yeah, because I asked her. I said, did they tell you not to put any of this out? And she said no. They just said thank you. Out. Like they didn't tell her anything, bro. They just had her pull up her.
This is fucking. I'm surprised they didn't confiscate it. See, they were not planning to cover this up originally. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think somebody higher up came down at, you know, you get what I'm saying? Because if this was like 9/11, on 9/11, they went around immediately and confiscated all the video footage, every shred of evidence.
I
They
emailed
didn't do
her.
that this time.
Exactly.
I think that originally this is why they were.
Because they already had.
Yeah, I think
they had their shooter. It's Tyler.
Well, but I also think that they probably originally thought that Tyler was actually the dude who did it and didn't realize that he was going to turn into this fucking patsy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they didn't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know he didn't do it.
No, he
so
didn't
that's
do it.
why they think that it was him. So ever.
Will you text me the name and address of this location? So I can pull it up on on my maps and show how far. I know she sent a screenshot of it that I can see there. 5 minutes away.
So I think I'm gonna have to screen record the second one because she sent it to my WhatsApp. So I don't see if I can save it. Yeah, I can. Hold on.
Dude, this is fucking nuts.
Okay, so in these two videos, it shows him pulling into the parking lot, right? What? It shows him pulling into the parking lot, and then he drives off, and then you see him driving past her again. It makes literally no sense. Let me make sure which one is which.
Pull up your YouTube.
Hold on.
I think
Give this out, and she said no. They just said
Okay, West Center Street. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so Ridgecrest Drive, which was in one of the audios that we had from the radio. Okay, Ridgecrest Drive is an 11-minute walk to. Oh, fuck. Come on. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter. That's where the fuck that is. That's where that parking lot is, you guys. It's the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Just so you were clear. That parking lot is the church is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That's the parking lot. That's why I was like, wait a second, hold on, I know that. Because I've been like going through the maps. Jeez. And it's actually a lot closer if you go in the back way, which is what he did. And so they wanted the parking lots that were like rememberrocks.com. What are these fucking places? What is this over here? West Center Street. I mean, now if they're saying it's further down, then it could technically be at Wiggy Wash. So he would have went Wiggy Wash, Wendy's, Target. I'm seeing where there's it could potentially be at the Target. That could potentially be the Target. Hold on. Let me see that angle again. I'll tell you what business it is. Let's see.
she sent me every camera in her park.
Dude, do you understand how fucking crazy viral this is going to go?
20, even in the camera footage, and said Tyler Robinson's phone was pinging here and we need to check your cameras. So she starts going through her camera footage at her job with the feds, and his car pops up.
1,000,000%, 1,000,000%. That is the target. That's the target because it has the. So I'm gonna show you how I know this. Jesus, it's this angle. It has.
This is fucking insane.
Drove by in the
right
front
there
to show you where he parks back of her job.
And how far of a way is that from what is the location of that off that where she worked at there?
I'm gonna send it to you because she sent it to me. She sent me everything. Look at this. Of her job. She even sent me the address of her.
Okay, you see the Wiggy Wash there? Oh wait, go back.
Sending me stuff, and then she's sending me the maps of her job.
Okay. The target is the big white square to the left of that. So let me see. Big Blue Swim School. Oh yeah, wow. The UPS stores in there. The Animal Arc, Supreme Nails, Clean Days Laundry, Mountain Shadows Shopping Center, Zaxby's Chicken Fingers and Buffalo Wings, Federico's Christmas Trees. McDonald's is right across the street from this location. Like literally right across the street. Oh, for fuck's sake. Huh. Interesting.
She even sent me the address of her.
And I can use all this. This is, she said that's okay. She wants this to go to Candace, right?
Can post.
But I mean,
To me, this in these two videos, it shows him pulling into the parking lot, right? Wow. It shows him pulling into the parking lot, and then he drives off, and then you see him driving past her again.
So he's just looping.
It makes literally no sense. Let me make sure which one is which.
well, if you're YouTube, you're
Grading. There you go. Here's the second shot. Okay, so this is the backside of her building from what she was. Okay, so let me make sure this is the one. So there's one. Let me see. Okay, no, the first video is when he drives off. So let me see the second one. Hold on. Okay, so you see the videos I just sent you?
yeah, I'm watching one of them right now. I'm watching the
Okay,
one
so
that's a
that
minute and
first
30
one-
minutes long.
Okay, so this one, okay, no, that's the second video. That's when he's driving away. Watch the second one, and you'll see him pull into the parking lot at like 10 seconds.
At 12:44.
Yeah, that's when you see him driving from the front camera, and then you see him.
I'm watching. Hold on.
You should see it at 20 seconds. He's in the back there.
Okay,
in the back.
I'm at 18 seconds right now. Okay, yep. I see him pulling in. Yep,
There you-
exactly. Yep, that's he's driving
Okay.
right there.
So now he sits there for that time, and then once you get to like 1 minute and 50 seconds, or actually 2 minutes,
Video.
he drives away. And then that other video, you see him at a minute and 20 seconds driving back in the opposite direction again.
Dude,
Fuck yeah. He's being
Whoa,
oh.
dude, this is bizarre.
the white SUV. He's waiting for someone to come meet him right here. Watch this SUV, small, mid-size SUV right here. It looks like a Murano, Nissan Murano from my eyes
And then that other video, you see
at a quick glance. So he's sitting there waiting.
him at a minute and 20 seconds driving back. You see him at a minute and 20 seconds driving back in the opposite direction again.
Dude, he is. Whoa, dude, this is bizarre.
Right.
Okay.
So this is not somebody who just shot somebody, bro.
Wait,
No,
They don't
not at
catch
all.
this?
You would be
The-
you'd be going to Mexico. You'd be so fast to get out of that
Let me
town.
explain.
dude, they don't even see that when they're watching. He doesn't even see that. Oh, poor man. Well, way to put it out there. I don't know how he doesn't see that. He was waiting. That vehicle's waiting, and then he's being followed.
And why I know this, bro, because
Would be
this is not
He is.
right
20
there.
seconds at. You see him at a minute and 20 seconds driving back in the opposite direction again.
Dude, he is. Whoa, dude, this is bizarre. Okay.
So this is not somebody.
Hold on, though. Hold on.
2 minutes, he drives away. And then that other video, you see him at a minute and 20 seconds driving back in the opposite direction again.
Dude, he is. Whoa, dude, this is bizarre. Okay.
So this is not somebody
Okay,
who
we need
just
to get the end of the video.
get to like
Right there.
Why you
Okay,
put
I'm
that-
at 18.
You should see it at 20 seconds. He's in the back there.
Okay, I'm at 18 seconds right now. Okay, yep. I see him pulling in. Yep, exactly. Yep, that's he's driving right.
See how he came in at an angle and he had to like straighten out his vehicle? So he's like coming at an angle to like pull into a parking spot. That's what I think is interesting, because then the person that, it's not like this car, it's not like he pulls out in front of that car or something like that to then get back in the lane to like proceed. So right there, you can see his vehicle.
Okay, I'm at 18 seconds right now. Okay, yep. I see him pulling in. Yep, exactly. Yep, that's he's driving right there.
And straightens it out.
So now he sits there for that time, and then once you get to like 1 minute and 50 seconds, or actually 2 minutes, he drives away. And then that other video, you see him at 1 minute and 20 seconds driving back in the opposite direction again.
Dude, he is. Whoa, dude, this is bizarre. Okay.
So this
comes back in this parking lot. Let's see.
Something like this, you get out of Dodge, out of fear, because you don't want to get caught. You don't linger. So the white dot is the tip of UVU campus, but if you zoom in, you can see where that roof is, where that shot was taken. And that red dot is her job. So that's on South 400 West Street. And then on, I think that's West Center Street. So her parking lot is 51 West Center Street.
Oh my God. Laundry and dry cleaning. It's in the Mountain Shadows Shopping Center. Clean Days Laundry. Nebo Laundry and Dry. Forteza Solutions. What the hell is that? Forteza Solutions. What is that? Oh, for fuck's sake. Wow. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, totally. Where's that Burger King when he drives off? Hold on, let me see where that Burger King's at. $12.44.
Okay, yep. I see him pulling in. Yep, exactly. Yep, that's he's driving right there.
So now he sits there for that time, and then once you get to like 1 minute and 50 seconds, or actually 2 minutes, he drives away. And then that other video, you see him.
Okay, she's at Shred Nation's camera. Holy shit, she's like basically at the UPS. It's a DVD game exchange, and then this angle, Shred Nations, it looks like. What kind of place is this? We just shred all your shit. The UPS store. I can't make this up. It looks like it used to be like a bar. Too bad. Yeah, Mimo's Bakery and Cafe. This plaza looks like pure trash. But whatever. Yeah. Okay, where's that little pull thing?
You see him at 1 minute and 20 seconds driving back in the opposite direction again.
Dude, he is. Whoa, dude, this is bizarre. Okay.
So this is not somebody who just shot somebody, bro.
No, Not at all.
I know
You would
for-
be
the-
you'd be going to Mexico. You'd be so fast to get out of that
Let me
town.
explain why I know this, bro. Because the life that I come out of, that I don't live anymore. When things like this happen, you don't stick around, bro. Not even in your mind of like the fear and panic of something like this. You get out of Dodge, out of fear, because you don't want to get caught. You don't linger. Now let me send you the shots of where this is exactly. Oh man, this is fucking insane. Okay, here's what she sent me right here. The white dot is the tip of UVU campus, but if you zoom in,
She's got videos of Tyler Robinson.
We have a
at
problem.
her job, and
Let me see the back.
Videos of Tyler Robinson.
after
Okay. See how it's facing that way? Go to.
footage at her job, there, that's chance of it. So she
Okay.
went back.
Do you see these pillars all right here? We have an issue. Those pillars are not at the front of the building. Unless this is like so old, this picture from Google. Let me see. $51 West Center Street. Oh, wow. Okay, sweet. All right. I'm going to share the screen. This is the back. Just show me the pillars. Okay, this is the front. I don't know how old this picture is, but unless they did a whole new facelift on this, it doesn't have the pillars. So they must have done a facelift on this fucking place because this is not how it looks clearly from the videos. And where she is down here at this end. Like the DVD game exchange, GPS, like down this way. But it's got like you're coming in through here. So they must have given a facelift. There are no pillars there. I've been there. Well, I don't know, but someone needs to go check because where this is at, if the pillars are there now, then it matches. They've had to do like a really big facelift to it. I don't know why you dumping all type of money into this. But it looks, that's definitely you're driving in. And I know for a fact that vehicle is being followed by that white vehicle. It was waiting. It says October 2023 at the bottom. So there you go. They would have had to redo it between now and then. So if anybody in the area wants to go drive by, take a picture. Otherwise, it has everything else seems like it's legit. But it has right here in the pole, like the yellow pole here. And so Tyler comes and passes that and pulls like I was telling you, he kind of goes side in and he's going right to this parking spot that's right here on the end. Okay. Right here. And then how I can tell that he did, so right like this. So let's go take a look again, but if you back away. There you go. But like I said, it would have been further down. Just call and ask about the facelift. I'll give you see more dates, see more butts. Look it. They always give you the last date possible. You think I'm a fucking rookie? Yeah, let's go take a look at what looks like a July 2015 here. Let's see what a... Yeah, here we go. Wow. Anyways, this is where he entered, and you can see he comes in, he beelines it a little to the left. Again, let's just take a look one more time. I want to take a look at one other thing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, man. But do you see, like, so see how he's facing? He's like facing the opposite way here at 1248, right? So let's back up. So after.
So she had the timestamps of it. So she went back, took videos, took pictures of everything. So she tell her that, and we need to check your cameras. So she starts going through her camera footage at her job with the feds, and his car pops up. They tell her, okay, stop there.
Look at the angle.
Your cameras. And said Tyler Robinson's phone was pinging here, and we need to check your
Robinson?
The shot was taken at 12:23.
Okay, you see that yellow pole? Okay. He's so close to that driving, like, to leave, which would make sense.
In her parking.
But, I mean, it's super strange for me there, unless this is, like, flipped somehow.
Lot parked in the car at her job. And the reason she knew it was him was because the FBI went into her store and said Tyler Robinson's phone was pinging here, and we. So I think I'm gonna let me make sure. Okay, no, the first video is when he drives off.
Okay, see that angle right there? This is the angle right here you want. Here is back parking lot, and then he entered the front parking lot. They need to click on that. Where the fuck's the rest of this shit at? Like,
So let me see the second one. Hold on. Okay, so you see the videos I just sent you?
Yeah, I'm watching one of them right now. I'm watching the
Okay,
one
so
that's a
that
minute and
first
30
one-
minutes long.
Okay, so this one, okay, no, that's the second video. That's when he's driving away. Watch the second one, and you'll see him pull into the parking lot at like 10 seconds.
At 12:44.
Yeah, that's when you see him driving from the front camera, and then you see him.
I'm watching. Hold on.
You should see it at 20 seconds. He's in the back there.
Okay,
in the back.
I'm at 18 seconds right now. Okay, yep. I see him pulling in. Yep,
There you-
exactly. Yep, that's he's driving
Okay.
right there.
now see how he straightened out the vehicle like it was a little coming in like tilted?
So now he sits there for that time, and then once you get to like 1
Wow.
minute and 50,
So while they added on this whole slab here, extended out the front.
50 seconds or actually 2 minutes, he drives away. And then that other video,
So he waits there for 2 minutes. And he probably had to turn on his fucking phone. And so that means he'd communicated with somebody. If his phone was off and then it was turned on, he communicated with somebody.
see him at
And they're idiots for fast forwarding this. Because you'd want to see what the heck's going on.
minute and 20 seconds driving back in the opposite direction again.
Right there.
Dude, he is. Whoa, dude, this is bizarre. Okay.
God. All right. There you go. All right. Well, if this is truly, I mean, I have no reason not to believe the timestamp on it. It pans out that it's that area, and it pans out that if they did a facelift between 2023 to 2025, but holy shit, there's another vehicle. It's clear as day. There's another vehicle. And if he just had turned on his phone, that would be like, so what I was just trying to say is, okay, so what time is this at? So he sticks around for another 5 hours. When was he supposedly at Dairy Queen? I mean, what the fuck? Lan, I hope I did this right, but yes, there are pillars. Okay, perfect. As long as there's pillars, we're good. I'm just trying to vet the video, you know? We just have to do our part here. No more inverted videos. We're good on that. I gotcha. Atlan, I hope I did this right. Yeah, no, you're fine. You're good. You're good. You wouldn't want to put truth and transparency, but that's fine. Well, so if he's on foot, I guess you could take a radius from where the building to see how far you could like walk out to be like where the car would have been to then get in it to be over there. So you could work backwards a little bit, but I'm going to go to West 925 Street really quick. Hold on. Take one more look at one other thing really quick. There's an address that's been bothering me. That's Sophie Broad. Where the heck was she at? Something's off with her ass too. Let's put in Campus Drive. Remember I said they were talking about Campus Drive and the 800 block. That's where they put the little block up. And they were talking about the P lot, which is the Utah Valley Institute of Religion parking lot. You got to be kidding me. UVU parking garage P. I thought they also said K. They said by the Student Life and Wellness. You guys remember hearing this? Yeah, I remember hearing all of those buildings, right? Yeah. Well, hot damn. I wonder how Lance feels that his man was doing this with somebody else. So Tyler Robinson. White SUV. 1244. And then goes back at 1248. So that means that went somewhere for 3 minutes and comes back without the white SUV. There's another video from a girl on his page that is interesting, in my opinion. It says, Lady Di, all these things are interesting to me. Okay. I give props to this girl for getting this video out. Hopefully she stays safe. Both Dairy Queens are closed. God damn it. Nobody can get grill and chill anymore. They have a great deal, guys. $7. Get yourself a drink, 3 pieces, some chicken, some French fries, and pick yourself out a sundae. $7. Great deal. Where's my ad revenue, Dairy Queen? How far away is that executive drive building that had the multiple fire alarms? Let's take a look. Executive drive. Nothing's coming up executive drive. This ad is sponsored by TNT. All right, what else do we think? I want to know why they were talking about this Ridgecrest, you guys. Doing a neighborhood canvas on Ridgecrest. That just blows my mind. So I went and looked at every single owner of a house on Ridgecrest. And I mean, nothing really pops out to me, but where are you getting why are you doing a neighborhood canvas of Ridgecrest? Ridgecrest is in the middle. Ridgecrest is not even, I don't even know. That doesn't make any sense to me. And the other thing that doesn't make any sense to me is if you can walk around campus with just guns out, okay, it really wouldn't be far off to see somebody with a gun then. I don't know. I'm just saying. People can just be walking around with their guns. I don't know. Let me tell you what else I thought was weird when I was looking at this bullshit. Okay. So they did the all right, so when I was like, hey, is there a chance that he would have spent the night in a hotel around there? Okay. Well, there's the Hampton Inn and Suites right there, right next to IHOP, literally right there. It's on campus. There's a couple hotels on campus. Then there was, where was this other one? Yeah, this one. La Quinta Inn Suites by Wyndham. And that's right there at University Parkway. Which is right by the Church of Jesus Christ. Comfort Inn. So I wonder if they have asked these hotels to look through their. I mean, it's a hike for him. Oh shit. Let's take a look at something here.
Okay,
So this is not okay. So this is okay.
5 minutes away. But I'm planning like
Great. There you go. Here's the second shot. Okay, so this is the backside of her building from what she was.
we're not planning. That's what I mean. I can put it out there, right?
Yeah, this out, and she said no. They just said anything, bro. They just had her pull up.
See, they weren't planning, like, they were not planning to cover this up originally. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think somebody higher up came down at, you get what I'm saying? No fucking way. Bro, that girl, crazy viral is that from what is the location of that off that where she worked at there?
Okay, shit. Okay, check this out. In this SUV right here, like right in front of us, it looks like a Lexus now with the way the front grill is. This is a fucking Shanann Watts Lexus original. Right here in front where the arrow is, look at this SUV here. There is a person, I can see them in the driver's spot.
I'm gonna send it to you because she sent it to me.
They just moved.
That where she worked at there.
Okay, look at.
I'm gonna send it to you because she sent it to me.
Holy shit.
Now
This is fucking.
let's go to this video again.
Sent me the app.
She wants us to go.
Didn't care who.
That's what I mean.
I said, did they tell you not to put any of this out? Like they didn't.
This is cover this up down at footage. All the this is why they were. No, he didn't do it.
Sure, which one is which? Great. This is the backside. Okay, no, the first video is when he drives off. So let me see the second one. Hold on.
Okay, here.
Okay, so you see the videos I just sent you?
Yeah, I'm watching one of them right now. I'm watching the one that's a minute and 30 minutes long.
So this is back for the 12:40.
Okay, so this one, okay, no, that's the second video. That's when he's driving away. Watch the second one, and you'll see
right
him.
here. Okay, let's take a look here. See right there, the white SUV midsize.
Pull into the parking lot at like 10 seconds.
At 12:44.
Yeah, that's when you see him driving from the front camera, and then you see him.
I'm watching. Hold on.
Okay.
You should see it at 20 seconds. He's in the back there.
Okay, I'm at 18 seconds right now. Okay, yep. I see him pulling in. Yep, exactly. Yep, he's driving right there.
So now he sits there for that time, and then once you get to like 1 minute and 50 seconds, or actually 2 minutes, he drives away. And then that other video, you see him at a minute and
right there. Hold on. Woo! Oh shit!
See him at
SUV.
You see him at a minute and 20. Him at
SUV right here.
You see
pulled away, and it's the SUV that then follows him.
At other.
And if they wouldn't have sped up the fucking video,
you see him at.
Watch. SUV there. SUV leaves. Now he sped it up. So now watch, coming up right behind.
You see him at a minute and 20 seconds driving back in the opposite direction again.
Dude, he is. Whoa, dude, this is bizarre. Okay.
So this is not somebody who just shot somebody, bro.
No, not at all. You'd be going to Mexico. You'd be so fast to get out of that town.
Let me explain why I know this, bro, because the life I come out of that I don't live anymore. When things like this happen, you don't stick around, bro.
Okay.
Not even in your mind's driving.
God, they need to like.
So now
let me get the video.
So now he sits there for that time.
Sped up. The white SUV following him is parked in the first spot in front of the black car. It pulls out, takes a left, and then turns around, pulls in behind him, and follows him out. It does, and there's a person in that vehicle. So if they actually run it back, you're gonna see that this person is just sitting here waiting. You can see it when I show like the zoomed in version. There is somebody in the passenger seat.
And then once you get to like 1 minute.
In this white SUV right here. Right here. 100%. That's.
50 seconds, or actually 2 minutes.
And
He drives away.
They would have just let it play. He fast.
And then that other
forwards to
video,
here.
you see him at.
See how he's moving it, and the car drives off. You see, so the SUV drove off like this to swoop around to then get behind.
You see him at a
right there, Tyler Robinson. And so now they're
minute
going to back it up.
20 seconds, driving back in the opposite direction again.
And that SUV
Dude,
drove off with him.
he is. Whoa, dude, this is bizarre. Okay.
So this is not somebody who just shot somebody, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on? Oh shit. Oh boy. Whoa.
No, not at all.
I know.
Let's go back. So one more time. So Tyler Robinson's vehicle comes into the lot right there. Then the reason that this all happened is it was a ping because he turned his phone on. And my guess, I have no idea why you would do this, but whatever. Or maybe his phone was just never off. But what ends up happening is he pulls in there, and according to the girl that works there, is the FBI said they came in looking for a surveillance camera because Tyler Robinson's phone pinged here. So we want to see, your surveillance cameras. We're looking for a vehicle. So they find this, but what they did not find, and nobody is going crazy and ham about, is right here. This white SUV is working in concert. There is a person in the white SUV. When you zoom in, you can see the person clear as day moving back and forth. Okay. And if they would have just let the video play right there, they would have seen they sped up through it. There's the SUVs there. And now watch it. He speeds it up. SUV is now moving, and it moved out. And what it does is it comes to loop around. And now it's going to be following Tyler Robinson right here. Look at there's the white SUV. And then there's Tyler Robinson. And they both take off. Now, how you could tell they're following each other is Tyler Robinson doesn't even come back over to get back kind of in the lane. They just drive up through those parking spots. That's why I went to my Google Maps to see how close that one parking spot was to the actual road area that you're supposed to get on to go. Yeah. Give a shout out to China. There's your conspiracy charges. Lana, can you possibly mute them and slow down the video? Yeah, I can possibly do all that. I muted them, so we're good on them. And now to slow down the video. That's maybe, let me see. Okay. Okay. So here, look over here to your left. Tyler Robinson's vehicle is not in yet. So I'll make this even bigger. I'll make myself out of the screen. Okay. And I slowed it all the way down to half the speed right here. Now pay attention to the car. See how it's at a tilt? It's at an angle. Now watch, he straightens it out. And see how it's straightened out now? Okay. Sitting there and he's waiting. Now, the FBI, according to this girl who works at the store, they came to her store and they were like, Tyler Robinson's phone pinged here. Now, the most important part of the video is not paying attention to what Tyler Robinson's doing. It's paying attention to this white SUV that's right in front of us. When I say right in front of us, not the one that's facing us. It's the Honda. That's a car. It's a sedan. But that's facing, front is facing to the left side of the screen, right where the arrow's at right now. This SUV has somebody in it. How? Because when you actually zoom in on the video, which it was zoomed in back further, when they were showing it, zoomed in. There is a person, 150%, like 1,000%, no questions asked. There's a person in the driver's spot. Now, they're pointing out here's Tyler's vehicle, and they just couldn't wait to just let the video play for the 2 minutes. Okay, they needed to let this video play, and right there you see that Tyler this. Pay attention. I'll even go slower. Let me slow it down even more. Pay attention to what this white SUV does. So watch. It acts like it's left, and then it loops around to get behind him, and then leaves behind him. You see that? Again, I go back a little bit more. So Tyler Robinson just pulls in right there. And now they say that he pinged here. So I don't know if he turned on his phone and said, okay, I'm here, which I don't understand why you would do that. Why you wouldn't just be like looking out for him. Okay. So again, I don't even know if it actually pinged or if somebody actually spoke up. I could see this more of like somebody is coughing up some information versus speaking up, like that it pinged. I don't believe that. This person would be actually looking out for him. Okay, now this person in the SUV, as I've had to slow down as all I can, I watch. They just point out that Tyler Robinson's vehicle is going to pull away, but what they don't talk about is that this white SUV right here with the person in it, it's just sitting there. There's somebody in it. They don't get out to go in the store. It's just been sitting there prior to him even arriving. And there's a person just in the car, in the SUV. It goes to pull away like it's leaving. Then it loops around and it's going to come right up behind it and follow out. And so here it is, slow-mo. There's the white SUV. Tyler Robinson's vehicle is pulling away. Or you could say the Charger, whatever you want. And here it goes. And I just cannot believe that they're not talking. Like, he's leaving and he's being tailgated by the white SUV. No ifs, ands, buts about it. There you go. That is going to complete today's episode. Holy shit. Where you at, Candace Owens? Let's go. Candace Owens. So it's not about the fact that the Charger's here. It's about the fact that the white SUV, okay, the white SUV is there. Somebody's in it. And it isn't, you can totally see that they act like they're about to leave and they loop back behind to then get behind the Charger and peace out. So, all right, guys, we will see you on the next one. Again, let me know what you guys think of the video. If we missed something else, definitely give a shout out to our girl, China. Appreciate you guys. Much love. Over, out. Hey, how would they even know the phone, the right phone to look for pings? Because after they arrested him, they're getting these videos after they arrested him. The search warrant then for his devices, after the fact. So, yeah, that's when. Thanks, Mar. Thanks, Lady Di. Thanks to everybody that donated here. Crime Tourist, $4.99. William Tardy, whoop, whoop. A blue wrench never looked so good, my man. William Tardy, what a fabulous human right there. Let's talk with Susan Bennett, $5. Great live, Lana. Thank you, Susan Bennett. Do appreciate that. William Tardy, $5 blue wrench. So strong. Bis for Becca. Psst, psh, psh. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.